Hot cows, hello, 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 hello. Let me, oh yeah, cool. Chat plugin is working. So today, as you can see, I'm still with my older workbench because my new one takes a little bit more time to prepare. Like I decided to cover it with some oils, you know, for darker color, for protection and everything. And yeah, it takes some time to make it ready. Are you melting yet? Kinda. It's pretty hot here in Latvia. Well, not hot. Today it's rainy. Yesterday it was hot enough. But other than that, yep. I also can maybe show. Well, yeah. Let's wait a little bit for chat to assemble. You know. Yeah. Today I got a GPU from client. Even 2 GPUs. One more is potentially waiting. I don't know how will it go with this one. So yeah, I don't know if we will be able to get to that 3080 from previous stream, but yeah, today I need to take a look into this one. And maybe we will have time for one more GPU. And yeah, today I'm wearing a cap because my hair is a mess. I need to get to my barber, but we have holidays right now here in Latvia, like few days holidays related to these summer solstice things, like yesterday, today, no one's working and everything. TFN, hello. Arthur, hey folks, good to see you, good to see everyone. So yeah, I'm getting, oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys, you don't even know. I upgraded my CPU in my streaming PC once again. Wait, 2 Carthers? Carther 1990 and just Carther. Say hello, hey, hello folks. So yeah, I've upgraded my CPU again from 10600K to 10700K. I hope it will make it even better, but yeah, I need to also replace the cooler because the current one, Arctic, well, meh. I have a water cooling AIO system somewhere there. I'll put it on. It will be better. Should be better. Sloth, hello. Can you roll sleeves up? Maybe I can. But yeah, as I said, guys, today I'm taking a look, not at 3080 from previous stream, because I got 2, yeah, for now this one, another one is waiting, boards from a client, and yeah, maybe I'll tell you a little bit about the workbench. Yeah, as you can see, today I'm with my older workbench again, because I already showed in Discord like the process. I was building this new workbench and I decided to put some oils, some color, some protection. That's why today I'm still with my old setup. But for my next one, yeah, I'm planning a lot of stuff. I also planning to start streaming on Twitch, because I finally potentially resolved, well, not resolved it, but I want to try using 2 internet service providers at once. One for YouTube, one for Twitch, because with one provider I won't be able to upload the stream. Just upload capacity is not good enough. Oh, by the way, Russ, hey, hello. Sorry, I didn't say hi to you. Yeah, I'm wearing a cap because my hair is a mess. It is what it is. I just wanted to show you how it looks like the bench right now. So it's dark. Oof. Dark color. cool. Looks really cool. I really hope that I'll be able to assemble it, well, to put it in the new place, because it takes a little bit of time for all these oils to get into the wood, you know, and everything. And yeah, also, as I said, I have three boxes to unbox, and we should probably pick one, which one we want to unbox and give a little bit of testing. One is the soldering station. I already showed it in my previous stream. Another one is two cartridges, GBC cartridges, cool cartridges. I really hope that they will worth it. And another one is a new flux. Because as you know, I'm running out of my BG Flux Plus. I really like this thing, but right now Chris from GPU Fix out of stock, unfortunately. So I decided to try something new. For me, at least, it's Ursa, I don't know how to pronounce it. Pretty famous thingy, pretty expensive. I took the big, I don't know, big bottle of this thing. It was pretty expensive, but damn, I really have high hopes for this flux. So we will probably have a poll today. Which box of these three should we unbox today? Make, hello, CERN Repair, hello. Hey folks, good to see you. But yeah, we will start probably with some repairs. As I said, I have a card from client in unknown state. I don't know what's wrong with it. I do not have any details. Just said that he recently bought it, and maybe he got scammed, maybe something else, but it's not working. Let's see. And yeah, by the way, as I mentioned, yesterday and today we have holidays here in Latvia, so not working, and that's cool. Some rest, you know, from daily duties. Summer solstice, the shortest night in the year. We have some holidays here. GPU Kiki, hello. Everyone's here. That's cool. That's really cool. Let's see. Well, at least it has memory, it has GPU, it has a core. I mean, that's already good. Oh yeah, actually I'm working right now on my on a new tool in my tool set, web tool set. Серега, привет, спасибо. Рад видеть. As a reminder, let me probably show you. Like now I have a landing page like on my domain name. Before it was just an empty white page. Right now I have a small selector for existing tools. And additionally, I'm building a new thingy. Should be pretty interesting one. If you know, Richtech, all the Richtech ICs have pretty weird markings, SMD markings on them, and I'm building a pretty big database of all these Richtech chips, dictionary for all these markings. Should be pretty useful for everyone who does, I don't know, notebooks, GPUs, a lot of stuff. Sometimes it's tricky to find all these markings. Maybe I'll even put data sheets there. Let's see if I'll have enough space on my hosting, which right now is kind of a stretch. I hope everything will go well. James, hello. Valentine, good to see you, folks. By the way, about that 3060 Ti from our previous streams, if you remember, guys, the one which has 8-channel memory channels disabled, like it has 6 GB instead of 8 GB memory, which I wanted to give away. I actually prepared everything. I prepared the bot, I prepared the channel for giveaway and everything, but I faced some well, complications, let's say. I'm not sure how will it be in terms of different countries have different laws and everything, regulations. Will I be able even to do that kind of giveaway? I'm in Europe, some of you guys in the US and Canada, I don't know, everywhere, so it may be a little bit complicated to just make a giveaway. I've asked ChatGPT and a lot of information there, so yeah, I'm currently trying to understand what it is, how it is. Gift a membership, Sloth. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hot Cows, became a member. Woo. Go, go, go. Nice, 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 nice. Latvia. Well, I actually have another idea. Maybe instead of giveaway, I could do something like charity thing. We have a lot of orphanages here in Latvia. Maybe I could just send this board to one of these orphanages and some potentially other boards which I repair, which are maybe not in perfect condition to sell them. So yeah, it's that kind of idea. I'm thinking, how should I do? What should I do? What would be better? I really do want to try a giveaway. I'm ready to face all these shipping costs and everything else, but yeah, it's a little bit tricky in terms of if it will be completely legal, completely safe for me, for everyone else. So yeah, let's see. Currently I have this idea maybe to try to send the board to one of local orphanages, for kids. Why not? As a charity thing. James, yep, maybe. Thank you for help. I'm thinking how to deal with all the data. I have gathered a lot of codes, a lot of data sheets already, but it needs to be cleaned up, prepared. So maybe I'll be able to somehow ask you for help. Thank you. Okay, so let's get to this board. Let's see what can be wrong with it. We'll start with basic measurements. Let's see if we have any shorts. Oh, you also have a database. I didn't know. Oh yeah, sorry, I probably missed the chat a little bit. Let me catch up. Phalantom got the same 3060 Ti, okay. Maybe memory issue. Yeah, in that case it was a damaged PCB, and we've restored the trace, but potentially because it goes not between the layers, between the ground layers, it's not shielded anyhow, so I think it gets some interference, and because of that it cannot pass. Well, it passes the tests, but in Windows stop working with higher frequencies and everything. So I automated database and the most. James, cool. Maybe let's align how your database looks like, and maybe. Cool. I made a video. I'll check. Maybe I've missed a video. I'll definitely check it. Cool. Mike, hello. Good to see you. Okay, yeah. Anyway, we'll check the database later, James. But for now, let's try to understand what's wrong with this board. Okay, no shorts on 12-volt connector. No shorts on PCI Express 12 volts. No shorts here. Cool. At least. Let's see what's on the core. 0.4. Probes. Wait, what? The selector is kind of dirty. that has short on the core. Really? No, 0.2 is kind of okay. 30 ohms memory. Good, 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 good. 8 ohms. It's also should be okay. 5 volts. Well, no obvious shorts. That's good already. Maybe we have a chance. Let's plug this thing to the power supply and check what voltages do we have. Right. That's the first thing to check. If we have any shorts, and then what kind of voltages do we have? Let's see. Power current draw is 1.4 amps, so potentially we have all the voltages. Good, maybe it's just a memory issue. Let's see if we have core and memory voltage. I expect that we do. Yeah, 0.8 here and 1.36, right? 0.4, well, a little bit high. Samsung. Okay, let's plug this into test bench and see if it's detected. Maybe some PCI Express issue, maybe something else. GFix keeps it all himself. Maybe. So, test bench. Which one is longer? Nice. Of course, I'll use a heatsink. I don't like to plug the boards in without any heatsink because, yeah, we have thermal throttling on any GPU core, but still, I prefer to be on a safe side and not stress the core if it's not necessary. No cracks. Yeah, the core looks clean and good. As usual, some silicone sheet. Oh, I'm not sure which GPU is selected right now, on board or the external one, probably the external one. Let me stop sliding, you think. Whatever. Yeah, let me unplug the thing. Let me turn on the test bench. I want to switch to onboard right now. Kim, hello, 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 hello. Good to see you. Yeah, feel free to lurk around. So let's, let's select the onboard. Let's power off the test bench. Let's reconnect for some reason. Oh yeah, the picture that froze. So let's power up the test bench with this GPU connected. Let's see if it's detected. Hopefully it is. Good, let's see. Well, at least it's detected. That's good, that's good. Let's try to, I don't know, run mods. and mats. So 455, 107, 30, 60. Mods. I want to, damn it, it's not that convenient for me. Let me move this thing. Yep, better now, cool. GPU test, skip, run states in init. Let's see. And now let's run mats. I hope we'll just see some bad memory chip, and that's it. Easy fix, easy pizza. Oh, I didn't adjust the statistics from previous stream. Oh, it seems we have some errors. Let's see the reports. Let's check the reports. No, stop it. Report. Okay. Wait, what? You've seen the errors, guys, right? Let me run it again, because something... Oh, I think I get it. It can be because the volume became read-only. Sometimes it happens with my test image. It becomes read-only, and it won't store the test result. Yeah, segmentation file. Yes, this is related to that thing. I'll boot the gigabyte image. I'll run test from there, because sometimes I have to deal with my test images. Hello, good to see you. Gigabyte tests. Hasselbeck. Hey, what's up? Is it common for RX 590 XFX to black screen in full mark at 77 degrees? Well, the temperature is pretty high. If it's like medium temperature, you should check the hotspot. I expect to see hotspot like somewhere plus 10, 15 degrees. So it's more than 90. Pretty hot, pretty hot. It shouldn't go black screen because any GPU has thermal throttling. So it should throttle to lower the power consumption, to lower the frequencies, to not damage the core. But yeah, it can be actually. It's not enough information to give you some definite answer on that. Oops. But it can be the case. I put the oven in the oven. Well, don't put it in the oven, please. Don't put GPUs in the oven. Like, it's not working for these generations. RX 400, RX 500, like, it's useless. Putting them into the oven is useless. But it's easy to kill electrolytic caps. So maybe that's the reason it's not working anymore. So, but definitely, please, guys, do not put your GPUs in the oven. It's not working anymore. It's the last generation which could, you know, be healed by putting it into the oven is, I think, X290 from AMD and 900 series from NVIDIA. But no, they worked. Others say it reflow solders. It kinda helps in case when, let me show you, you have a what am I doing? You have a solder balls like between the crystal die and the substrate. And in case when that solder is damaged, the solder balls between the die and the substrate is damaged, it can kind of help, but it was working on older generations. Newer generations, they do it a little bit different, and usually that solder doesn't get damaged, it gets damaged. So yeah, it could work with other GPUs. With RX 500, it's not working anymore, so it's worthless. It's just torturing your card, nothing more. I'd rather bring 3060, once replace some memory modules, get it running, but then after some time get errors on other RAM. It can be because of the core, so yeah, rebuilding the core usually helps if your errors go from one memory chip to another. Yeah, it's not fixed yet, GTA mission. No, on 500 it won't work. So you need some proper diagnostics, why it happens. You need to check your at least power phases, maybe it happens because some of your power phases is, I don't know, is bad. You have to check with oscilloscope if all the signals are okay, if all the phases are working, like if they can push enough power into the core, into the memory. I can tell you more without seeing the card. 3060, like gigabyte, worked with faulty batch of. Yep. At the beginning, what was the name of that? Well, 2018 Micron chips. Yep, it was a known thing. If the data code on that memory chip starts with 8, like from year 18, then you just replace the entire set of your memory chips, and yeah, it helps. Maths even will probably work. It won't show you any errors, but it's still the memory issue. Yeah, there was a problem. With Hynix as well, it's all a bit different data code on these chips. So, but that's also true for Hynix. Both older Micron and Hynix. I think that Hynix 005 data code on these chips. Yep, James, I mentioned it on the beginning of my stream. Like I showed these few photos in Discord of the process, but I also decided to put some oils, like for color, for protection. I also showed the photo of how it looks like right now, and it takes a little bit more time for the oil to solidify, to do its job. So it's currently drying, and yeah, I just cannot use it right now. It's ready, but it's recommended to wait for a week for all these oils to do their job. And yeah, that's why today I'm still in my older setup. But for my next stream, I'm not sure if it will be on the next week, but for my next stream, I'll definitely have a new workbench, new setup. Okay, so I wanted to run some tests. I'm speaking too much, but it's okay. NVIDIA, do I have all the tests here in this image? Yep, I do. 3070, I suppose, should work. Mods 0, mods, GPU tests. Let's initialize the GPU. Oh, sorry, I forgot to show you the screen. And now let's run maths for the board. I guess I'll borrow LU. Air fryer, flowing. Yeah, air fryer. What's the temperature, by the way, in air fryer? I know it's okay. Oh no, it's still working. I thought that failure is from maths. That's from mods because I didn't use the no test argument, but it's whatever. We just needed to initialize the board. And now I expect to see some errors from maths. Hopefully it's just a damaged memory. We'll replace it and could do some unboxing. But yeah, I'm really excited about the new deck. Like it looks amazing. Yeah, I failed a little bit with the place where they connect to each other, but overall it's good. It's cool. Looks great, and it's really huge. Like I'll have enough space for anything I need, for the monitor, for everything. That's cool. I put my oven around 350. Damn it, 350 is definitely not good for your electrolytic caps, and for a lot of other things like plastic parts and everything. You making any storage on the top? I'm not sure I want to put any shelves or anything on the top. Damn, why is it taking so long? It's weird. But no, James, I'm not sure I want any shelves because right now I have a shelf and it's kind of meh. I like it more when everything is on the same level because, yeah, with all of these wires, all of these hot air is on upper level, bench power supply as well, and it's kind of not that optimal for me. But yeah, the new workbench will be much bigger and will have enough place for everything I need. For soldering station to put a macro lens there, for some good you know, angle to show you close up and everything. Why is it taking so long? It shouldn't take so long. Come on. What's wrong with you? Can I stop it? But anyway, it was working on correctly on that another image. Yeah, let me maybe reboot and try it again with the previous one. Sometimes it gets to read-only mode. Sometimes it's working okay. So maybe I'll just try it again. But yeah, I should get proper image. You know, I was like 50-50 situation because I got this GPU 5 months ago. And how this could even happen with that could be the case. Yeah, so like, I mean, it happens with any GPU, but still, using the oven is not a good way to try and fix it. Just find a repair shop. Well, I'm not sure if RX 590 worth repairing. Like, I can get that level of GPU here in Latvia for some 30 euros. I'm pretty sure that any kind of repair will cost you more, so it's kind of 50-50 situation. If it's some easy, simple thing, like, well, no, it's probably not. If it goes black screen, probably not that simple. So, on top, didn't read my message. Maybe I missed it, but yeah, the chat. I'll try to catch up. I'm really trying to focus on that board, but yeah, I'll try to get along with chat as well. Yeah, please. It would be nice because with my current setup, it's a little bit hard to keep an eye on the chat and everything else. My new big monitor, it will be much easier. So I wanted to, yeah, let's try to run some commands to ensure that the file system is not in read-only mode right now. Whatever, touch, yep, it works, cool. I'll remove this file. I'll go to the test folder again. 5, 0.107, 3060. Let's run mods. Skip state init, no test. Nice. And now maths. Oh, let me check again the file system if it's not read-only. Ah, come on. No. Touch. Why? Let me think. Okay, let's try Gigabyte again. Let's try another version. I've tried one version of Mats. Let's try another version of Mats. Please reboot. Yeah, maybe I'll take off the gloves. Okay, so thing is, I should multiple repair. Oh, yeah, probably I missed it. Multiple repair shops, and they said it would be around $70, which I got the CPU around. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. And they said buy new one, but I somehow fixed. Oh, you fixed it, really? Maybe I missed that. Sorry. I know how it will be frustrating to fix the issues. It feels similar feeling for me to install or clean install. Well, maybe it was soldering under the GPU core itself or the memory chip, so it kind of helped you reflow it, but usually it won't last long because the chemical structure of the solder itself also degrades. So usually it happens because of the degraded chemical state of the solder. So even if that kind of reflow helped you, it usually won't last long, like half a year or so. Ideally, you need to reball the core, reball the memory, then it will last longer. I was like losing hope, and some YouTubers said if core or chips have cracked solder, only for temperature. Temporary, yeah, as I said, like it helps sometimes, but not for a long time. Does this thing usually happens with GPUs? Well, it happens from time to time. I can't say it happens often. I saw it even happens. Well, yeah, I mean with heavy GPUs, which has really heavy cooling systems, because of sag when you put them in your motherboard, like horizontally, without riser. Because of sag, if you don't use these stands, then yeah, because of sag, the PCB gets bent, and you may get issues with soldering under the lower memory chips or the core itself, and usually you need a reball. With older GPUs, it happens not because of sag, but because of older solder itself. The chemical structure of the solder degrades, and yeah. So yeah, as I said, it helps for a while, but not for a long time. Usually half a year. That's it. Okay, guys, let me try to run mods. Which versions do I have? Let's try, I don't know, later version. 3080 something. Mods 0. GPU test. So with mods GPU test. Initialize the core. No test. What? Okay. Should I get a proper image for testing 30th generation GPUs? I can't even test it right now. Something goes wrong all the time. Come on. My first GPU was B106 mining GPU. Like you were using it like a proxy. I know that NVIDIA mining GPUs cannot be used, like even if you put a port on it, it just won't work because the ports are disabled in the core itself, like G-tag and everything. So you probably was using like it for rendering, right? Yep. I was using, yeah, you were using the onboard, but your GPU was processing the graphics and as a proxy, you know. Russ, Vanish, Squish, hello. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm trying to deal with my damn it tested setup. Something goes wrong all the time. My testing image for some reason is not working properly right now for that generation of GPUs. And maybe I could quickly build a new image. I'm thinking, what should I do? What's going on with GPU? I'm trying to run diagnostic, but I'm all the time I'm disturbed by chat. Maybe I even grab some water because I got dehydrated with all that speaking. I'm trying to run maths, but something goes wrong all the time. Let me try again my current image. If it won't work, I probably copy it. Yeah, I know what I'll do. Message extracted, okay. Drink some beer. I already got some beer, you know, at night, because we have holidays here in Latvia right now, summer solstice, and it's kind of traditional thing to get some beer, to get some cheese, traditional cheese and everything. So I get a little. I don't drink much beer because I'm an allergic person, and beer sometimes can cause, you know, some bad stuff to me. But sometimes a little bit of beer, yeah, I can take it. Okay, guys, let me try to run the test again. If it won't work right now, if file system gets read-only again, I'll just copy the tests to USB stick and I'll run the correct version from gigabyte image. It will be much easier right now. Later, I'll try to deal with these images. Something is terribly wrong. Okay, let's try it again. 455, 107, 30, 60 will be the correct version. Let's run mods, GPU test, initialize the GPU. Yep, skip RM state init, no test. Cool. Touch something. Oh, it works right now. Cool. Let's run maths while it's still in good shape. Please show me some errors and I'll just repair this thing and that's it. Oof. So I think it's not worth rebuilding RX 590. I think it will cost you more. Like, as you said, your local repair shops were right. Like rebuilding the core, even for that kind of older board, will cost you more than the board itself. So, yeah, in my opinion, it's not worth it. I'd better get some, I don't know, 1070 GPU for the same amount of money. Like I can get, I've seen 1070 Ti like yesterday for 50 euros here in Latvia. Like it's pretty cheap. It's cheaper than the cost you already mentioned. So yeah. Okay, so let's check the report. It seems it should be. Yay, we see some errors. A1, okay, so A1 chip is not feeling well. Potentially, it's just a simple memory replacement in this case. A1, okay. So 45 minutes of stream, but it's only now when I managed to run the test and understand what's wrong with this GPU. So, okay, A1. I fixed the graphic card once, cooked it in the oven. Squish, come on, stop it. I was planning to get RX 6700 XT, 12 gigabyte VRAM version. Yeah, pretty decent card, by the way. Oh yeah, I'm currently, as I already showed on my previous stream streams, I'm working on a lot of these GPUs right now. 6700, like it's actually X080 mining GPUs, mining boards, which basically is a RX 6700 10 gigabyte version. Like they're pretty cheap. They can be rebuilt, like you can put all the ports here and they will work. That's cool. And I got a big order to rebuild these mining GPUs to gaming ones. It will take a lot of time and money for the customer, but well, it's worth it. He got them basically for free, almost, and he can sell them for, I don't know, 150 or even 200 sometimes. So yeah. I don't know if the chip is actually damaged or we should just rebuild it. Let's start with the rebuild. Sometimes it helps if we have a bad soldering. Sometimes it doesn't. Let's quickly take a look. Oh, sorry, my microscope is turned off. Please, can we have a picture? Yay, we have a picture. Let me see. It wasn't touched yet, like factory solder, clearly. It's not glossy. So yeah, let's try rebuild. Let's try to rebuild the memory chip and see if it helps. Babs, hello! Sorry, I probably missed your message, your first message. Oh, yeah. Hey. Wait, I missed a lot. What the heck? I should read the chats more often. Sorry, guys. Grinding. We got A1 after 20 minutes. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I should definitely deal with my testing image. Sometimes it just behaves badly. So, Babs, yeah, hello, как дела? Отлично. How's your Russian, Babs? Is it going forward, hopefully? Meanwhile, on the I/O and the graphics card stream. Yeah, the stream is definitely dedicated to putting your GPUs into the oven. I fixed the GTX 970 once with a 2000 watts paint stripper gun. Come on, Carter. Some bad advices in chat. Okay. Oh, how I tell if it's mining or gaming. Damn, I missed a lot of chat. Sorry, guys. Yeah, mining or gaming. Like in this specific case, which I just mentioned, these AMD boards, they just are initially mining boards, like without any I/O ports, and the name on the card itself is, oof, I almost fell down. So the name on the board itself is X, can you see it? X808, 10 gigabytes. Like, yeah, that's a known mining board. By the way, all the AMD mining cards can be used as gaming if you put all the ports on the board with all the SMD components which are necessary for these ports. Yeah, they can be used as they are actually gaming cores inside. With NVIDIA, it's different. Their cores, mining cores, cannot be used as gaming. Like the I/O ports are disabled on the core level. Okay. So let me catch up with the chat. A lot stuff happening. I heated up the APU core until there was a lot of smoke, and after it worked. Carter, what are you talking about? What smoke? Stop it. You shouldn't do that with your APUs and any tactics. How long it work? Okay. I'm trying to catch up. 60 volts, yeah, as always. Sure. That's a proper way to fix your GPU. Just give it 60 volts and you're good, right? Okay, guys. Let's try to fix some GPUs finally. At last, we should get to some repairs. So, I'll put the board to preheater because we need to take off the chip, the memory chip. We should remove probably all the plastic washers from the backside of the board, if it has any. No, it doesn't. Cool. Wait. Some chat in chat again. I should catch up. How to read message. TTS bot. Well, I do have some TTS for super chat messages, so yeah, feel free to use it. At least I'll hear it right away, and it will be much easier for me to not miss anything, you know. So yeah, just use super chat. Some clickbait. Cool. Нужна помощь. Babs, like whatever, ask anything, I'll be glad to help you. You know it. $60 volts, more FPS. Yep, exactly, hot cows, exactly. I'm turning on my preheater. I'll put some 250 for now. Let's heat it up a little bit while we talk. Okay. I have some time to catch up with chat. What, I thought you are from UK or something, you're Russian. I'm from Latvia, Hasselbeck, so yeah, I'm like well, my born language is Russian, but that's true for a lot of people from Latvia. It's an ex-Soviet country. I never was actually in Russia. Well, I was as a tourist, of course, but yeah. I'm Latvian, I know Russian, I know Latvian, I know English, kinda. I'm trying to get better with English, as you can see. I don't know. So yeah, my born language is Russian, that's right. Oh, Sparta, hello! What? It's not working again. Come on! I was playing with all these bots for a few streams in a row, and at some point it was working. Like for my last stream, I think that the bot gave me the correct notification, but yeah, it's not working again. I don't know what's wrong with all these bots. I know that Nana also has some issues with his bots. with these notifications. It is something, I don't know, maybe something was wrong with YouTube itself, because a lot of bots just stopped working. I tried 3 bots, I think. This last one was kind of working, like for my last stream, I think it was working okay. I was hoping that for this stream it will be okay. My bot is always working. If you want to use the same one I use. James, what bot are you using? So. Let me catch up. Can we get Bombo Colette? What? What is it? GPU core to cook some food on it. Yeah, I know. Like I know some interesting cases where people were using CPUs or GPUs to cook, you know, eggs. It was funny experience. I struggle with possessive. I'm yep. Some stuff is pretty hard in Russian. Yeah, I know. Like Russian, if I'm not mistaken, Russian one is considered one of the hardest languages, like along with Chinese probably. I speak Russian, German, and Uzbek in English. By the way, my wife probably knows Uzbek a little bit because she was born in Uzbekistan. She's Russian, but still, in Soviet times, she was born in Uzbekistan. So yeah, she knows a little bit of Uzbek. Broken bot. Yay! Yeah, these bots are, I don't know. It's literally just called YouTube. I think, James, that I've tried that YouTube bot, and yeah, it failed at some point, but I'll give it a shot. I'll try again. I don't know what else to try, because I tried Notify Me, I tried YouTube Alerts right now, which is the case, and you see, it's not working again. I don't know. That's Jamaican slang. Carter, you speak Swedish? Oh, cool. That's interesting. I speak gibberish. Please do some gibberish. Maybe through the GTS, I don't know. The hardest language depends on your native. Probably, yeah, something like that. Maybe it's the case. I felt. Hello, Zogator. Hello. Good to see you. What's up? Redbow, what's up? How are you? Good to see you. So yeah, we're trying to save another 3060 Ti. Let me check the temperature. We have a problem 120, a little bit too low. Let's give it 5 more minutes. We get errors on A1 chip, so yeah, it's either a reball or replacement. We will see. Maybe we'll see some gray pads under the memory chip. And after we deal with the card, I'll make a poll. What should we unbox today? 3 boxes with some interesting stuff. I really want to try all of them, but yeah, probably 1 box per stream to keep, you know, engagement. Are we going to replace CPU core to GPU core? To be interesting, yeah. That's a 10600K CPU from my streaming PC. I replaced with a better one, 10700K. hopefully my stream will get better. So yeah, as I mentioned, I want to try streaming from 2 internet service providers at once, like one stream, like Twitch stream with one ISP and YouTube stream with another ISP, because my upload capacity with either of them is not enough to upload both Twitch and YouTube. That's why I'm only stream on YouTube right now. Hopefully I'll be able to stream to Twitch. I want to try this setup for my next stream. Some magic thing like NDI, OBS NDI to send the stream over the local area network to another computer, which will encode it and send to Twitch from another provider, using another provider. Let's see if it works. I don't know. For now, sounds like magic, but maybe it will work. Making Intel TX 3060. Yeah, why not? Could be an interesting project. Okay, 155. Pretty much enough to start working on this board. Let's try to lift the memory chip. I'll grab everything I need. Flux, wick, some solder, some pliers, and of course some tweezers. Okay, 375 on my hot air, max flow. That's what I usually use for lifting the memory chips, quick and easy. I'll cover the caps, I'll cover the core. We don't want to overheat it without the need. Okay, let's go. Let's lift the guy. Oops. Don't fly away. Please stay in place. I think we should try. Ignoring. Not yet. A few more seconds. It's moving. Cool. Now we need to clean the board on the solder. I can see any obvious gray pads. No, it looks okay. But anyway, let's try to rebuild it first, and if it won't work, then we will just replace the memory chip. I'll grab a bigger knife tip. 375. Come on. Soldering iron, please work. Yep, it's working. Cool. Okay, so the original lead-free unleaded solder was removed. Now we're going to mix it with leaded solder to make the process smooth. I'll grab some leaded solder. A bit more, like this. More flux. Of course, nice. What angle should I take to reach all the pads? Not touch any caps and everything near. Yeah, should be good. Now let's wick it. With some fresh flux, of course. Okay, I want to clean it fast because clean quick because otherwise the rosin will solidify and make everything much more complicated. Hard. Yep, one side is clean. Another one is clean. Okay, that's good. I'll quickly clean the all the beds. Nice, 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 nice. I like it. Okay, let's leave the board. For now, let's reball the memory chip. Oops. Oof. Oh, sorry. Let me catch up with the chat. For how long you're working on GPU saving work? I think for some 5 years, but it's a hobby. Like it's not a primary job or anything like that. It's a hobby. I get some orders from clients, but still, for now, it's just a hobby. So I mean, your nickname is a little bit too long for me to read it, but hello. I replaced my keyboard between. The issue was the firmware, so went through for GitHub repo for some firmware support and then used help GPT to patch the firmware and from there. Oh, cool. Like, what kind of keyboard was it? But that's good. Yeah, GPT actually helps a lot with this kind of stuff, you know, to fetch the firmware somewhere, to run the proper commands, to get the good results. What are we keeping today? Oh, by the way, it's not a... No, it's Gigabyte, right, cool. One 3060 Ti board with potentially bad memory, I don't know. We will try to reball it first, and if it won't help, then we will replace the memory. For now, we get errors on A1 memory channel. So yeah, potentially it's a reball, maybe a replacement. Anyway, I expect an easy fix, some easy pizza. Memory problems are usually pretty easy ones to deal with. So yeah, let's see. Cool. Repo, what's the most common issue with 3060 Ti cards? I have a completely dead one. No shorts, don't show up in device manager. If it's not showing up in device manager, then usually it's something wrong with communication, like PCI Express communications. Either it's either the PCI Express controller is not okay inside the core, which is the worst case scenario because your core is just you can bin it. Maybe you lack the voltage for PCI Express controller, so you should check all the voltages on your board, like all of them. Not sorry, focus. Have you tried checking what's the current draw for that board? Usually for 3060 Ti boards, for older ones at least, they had a lot of issues with memory. We already mentioned during this stream, like they had issues with micro memory, with Hynix memory sometimes, but at least they should appear in that case in Device Manager. If you do not see anything in Device Manager, then it means not detect, which is usually either the some issue with PCI Express controller or crystal oscillator. You should check the crystal oscillator if it's working, if it generates 27 kilohertz, if it's okay. Yep, 1.8 volts, of course, as I mentioned. PCI Express controller voltage, if it's there. You could potentially check the line 1 on your PCI Express connector. If you know where to find it and how to check it, like on both sides, you should check in diode mode what's the voltage drop. But yeah, usually if you have problems with the first PCI Express lane, in Intel motherboards it won't boot at all. In AMD it should detect at least. Nice preheater mod with hand rest. It's not a hand rest, it's just, I mean, it's aluminum, so it gets hot as well. So I want to rebuild this thing or just get a proper preheater. Potentially, I'm currently looking for one. I don't know if I want a full-sized workstation. I probably will grab just a lower preheater. There is a good Russian brand called Thermal Pro, which makes pretty good preheaters, and I would like to grab one of them. But yeah, right now it's not that easy to get them here in Latvia. So let's see. Anyway, it works, so it works. If it works, it works. Yeah, let's get back to our memory. Otherwise, I won't even fix a single GPU today. Right? Where's the flux? I lost my flux. Come on, flux. Oh, here it is. Cool. And yeah, we should check if there are some great paths maybe in that memory chip, right? Kitaron, by the way, hey, good to see you. Oh, what is this? Oh, missing pad. Nice. Okay. Anyway, let's clean the memory, and then we could understand. I mean, all these residues, are they flux or silicon? I expect to see some silicon because on gigabyte memory they have a very silky thermal pads. A lot of silicon from them. They're really soft. And oh, by the way, I think there wasn't even any pads on the memory on this board. Yep, you see, like no pads. Interesting. Anyway, let's clean the memory chip, and we will move from there. 320. On my soldering iron, or maybe I should set it lower. Yeah, I'll set it 300. So, tweezers, some flux. Nice. Damn, a lot of chat today, guys. I don't even know what should I do. Should I read the chat or work on the GPU? I want to read all your messages, but I see that when I start reading, I stop working. So it's kind of 50-50 situation. I want to participate in some discussions, but I want to fix the GPU for my client as well. Yep, one pad is definitely missing. Well, as far as I remember, these corner pads are nothing important, but we will of course check with the pinout in a moment. These outer corners are, I think they were ground or the voltage. IPA. I want to clean it with IPA. Yep. Here's my IPA. Cool. Okay, so one corner pad. Let's see, what was it? No, not this one. Sec. What? It shouldn't be there. Damn it. I published it. It's not there yet. Okay. So, not this one again. Not viewer. GDR6. I see this one. Like, yeah, VDD. That's power, and it's redundant. So it should work even with this pad missing. So okay, let's continue with Rebol. Let's continue with Rebol. Let me try to catch up with the chat. Yes, a lot of stuff. I have planner or something from King. I'm experience with cards. And just plug 12 volts to check if it will work. Have a PCI plug 2. Wait a minute, let me reread it. I have no speed cards. Can you just plug 12 volts to check? You can, well, if you have some kind of, I don't know, riser. The thing I use is a riser, which gives all the necessary power here, like 12 volts, 3.3, and for power, of course. So if you have some riser, some wires, some cables, you can do something like that. But yeah, you need to give it 12 volts, 3.3 to PCI Express. So yeah, you can potentially check it in your, like, all the voltages while the board is in your motherboard. It's a little bit trickier because getting there with multimeter can be not that easy. If you have some open test bench, then yeah, it's possible. Inside the computer, probably no. Probably no. Okay. So let me catch up, guys. A lot of chat. Stop chatting. I'm kidding. Don't stop chatting. Oh, yeah, the keyboards. Royal Clutch R65 mechanical keyboard. Yeah, mechanical keyboards are not that cheap. I'm glad we managed to fix it. That's cool. Are you able to buy items from Russia? There is something I want to buy and shipping to UK. Probably no. James, unfortunately, like because of all of these, sanctions and everything, I'm pretty sure I cannot get any shipping from Russia. Like, unfortunately for me, because I really wanted to get that preheater. It's a pretty good piece of equipment. Like, yeah, of course, we know all that situation, politics and everything, but equipment is still good, so I really wanted to grab one. I've seen one on my local market at some point, but I didn't manage to get it at that point. And yeah, it would be cool to get it. I wasn't quick enough. Oops, stop bowling, damn it. Where's my stencil? Somewhere in IPA, right? Oh, we should also assemble back that 6600 from the previous stream. If I have enough time today, I'll try to assemble it back, because I remember we had some thermal issues. Like I plugged it to the test bench, I ran some tests, and with my external cooler, we got some 100 degrees or something. So anyway, I should assemble it back and see if all thermals are okay. Flux is everywhere. Okay, let me keep reading, guys. I'll try to keep reading the chat as I work. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, sorry, couldn't see. Damn it. Russ, what the heck? JFX are trying to buy a second girlfriend. What? Come on. What are you talking about, guys? Let me clean the bowl, because maybe it got dusty. Who knows? Taking breaks, read the chat. Yeah, I'm trying, but damn it, I mean, if I'll take too much breaks, then I won't be able to fix the board, right? But yeah, of course I should read the chat. That's what streaming is about, right? It's not only about getting things done. My favorite tweezers for removing the balls, whatever it means. Okay, nice. I'll try to read the chat again. So I guess it's interesting. Even once too much. If only there was a tool to check the pinouts. You mean all the pads on the chip, James? I was thinking about making something like that, like as a pet project. I don't know, maybe I'll get to that idea at some point. Had some thoughts on how can it be done. Totally, hello, good to see you. Figura, hey, does flux flow like a river? Greetings. Yep, it does, definitely. Oh, is my preheater still on? Damn it. A lot of chat, guys. Sorry, I'll try to read everything, otherwise I will never catch up. Hello, hello, hello. So, Looking to everyone. Got heater PHBE from GBC. I've seen is awesome. PHBE. What kind of preheater? Let me check. I've never heard that name before. GBC. I mean, not GBC, of course, I know what GBC is. But what kind of preheater is it? Oh, looks interesting. Yeah, something like the one I mentioned before from Thermal Pro. Interesting. How much does it cost? I mean, GBC tools are damn expensive as hell. No balls that day. Evening, Breeze, hello, good to see you. Pastes. No, I'm not doing pastes like for GPUs, it's not worth it. With this size of balls, it's much more reliable to get the actual balls rather than pastes. You will have a guarantee that all balls are of the same size, unlike with the paste. It can be, whatever. Oh, we should remove one ball probably. Which one is missing? I think this one, right? Or we can do it later, like after we flow. Why not? Anyway, let's apply some heat. And then I'll try to read each other again. Why is it jumping? Stop jumping, you. Okay, that's good. Another one is jumping. Come on, some hair, really. What's in there? Let me put the ball back. Hopefully it won't jump anymore. It's not good when the balls are jumping, right? I think they are all in places. Yep. Now they are. Good. Good. Wait a minute. Чат. Yep. Что-то не жарко сегодня на Балтике. Да, слушай, сегодня прям холодно. Вчера было тепло, погуляли в городе, у нас и праздники, гуляния. Сегодня холодно, дождик, вся фигня. Так что так. GBC preheater are up to 6K. Oh my gosh. Sparta 3K. 6K or 3K? Come on. What's the price? I don't know. But anyway, I probably won't be able to afford a 3K preheater right now. Damn it. I think it's already... Oh, okay, nice. I'll throw it back to IPA. Nice. Let's see. Oh, one ball is still there. I should remove it. Жучий латвийский VPN, самый быстрый. Интересно. Я не знал, что у нас есть VPN здесь. Публичные. 3K. Yeah, like, I'm pretty okay with getting one for 1K. I think that Thermal Pro was something like that. The price for what I want to get. But 3K, no. Not now, not today. This is barbecue workstation comes from barbecue workstation. That's a good idea. I know people were doing some rework using like irons, just an ordinary iron, or some halogen lamps. Yeah, it works. I mean, why not? If it works, it works. GPC PHXLE1KA costs 12,000 bucks. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's keep rolling. I mean, yeah. I can't remember which one of them was the bad one. I think... Oh, yeah, this one. I hope this one, I mean, potentially didn't rip the pad, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the one. Okay, let's clean it. I'm talking too much. I mean, the chip is already cold. It won't be easy to clean it, but I'll try. Well, should be clean. Should be. Stop falling. Everything is falling on this workbench. Whoa. It's leaking again. Come on. Stop leaking. What the heck? Anyway. GPC are mega expensive. Yeah, not cheap. I agree. Something about YIHUA 6000 watt monster. I should definitely check your video. Yeah, pretty clean. Like is it some damage there? Let me try to touch it with tweezers. The mask peel off. Maybe that was the reason. Maybe it has some thermal damage initially. I didn't check before I rebuild it, but I've seen something there. Well, at least it's probably a ground pad. Anyway, let's try to solder it back. We can always replace it. Not a big deal, right? Not a big deal. Let's set the temperature on my preheater. Shouldn't take long. VRAM has become expensive. Yeah, that's true. Like all the RAM became expensive. Like I wanted to get more memory for my streaming PC, like DDR4. I checked the prices on my local market. Oof. Much more expensive than it used to be. I'm not even talking about DDR5. Let's use a microscope to apply the flux, right? Oof, what's wrong? What are these hairs? Where do they come from? I mean, I just cleaned the chip. What? Cleaned it with IPA. Why is it? Why the hairs are all over the chip? Whoa. Whoa. Should I reapply the flux? I don't know. I mean, that's not a big deal when you solder them down. solder the chip down. All of them are like will be moved to sides. I don't know. Память нынче как бриллиант, да. Where all of these hairs came from? Well, I'm almost sure that the remold won't help, so let's maybe not clean this one very thoroughly. I'll just apply the flux, because something tells me that the issue is with the chip itself, not with the solder, with soldering under the chip. Most probably we will have to replace it. So yeah, let's quickly just put it back. Let's see if it helps. I can always reball it clean later. Right now I want to ensure that it works. 90% that it will be the chip itself, not the soldering under the chip. I'll put the chip in place while the board is heating up. Okay, it's aligned, cool. What is the temperature? 90 degrees. Well, we have some time. We have some time to clean up the bench. Someone on my Discord was recommending a controller. You can use a Ford. Okay. DDR5 asked for a quote on Alibaba. 63 bucks for piece. You know, you mean the chip itself, not the entire memory bank, right? Well, whatever. From the brush, I don't think it came from the brush itself. Like it was on the other side. But I don't know. Gloves? No. Whatever. Let's see. Hynix. Таракан как память. Да. Okay, so potentially I would like to find the same chip on my donors, because I'm almost sure we'll have to replace it. So that's K4Z80 HC14. All right, right. Let's see. I should have some of these. I'm pretty sure I had. Wait, I think that even somewhere here I have one of them. Yep, here it is. Cool, nice. Damn, what's with my focus? I should keep something on my mat, because my focus keeps jumping when nothing is there. Okay, so let's wait a little bit until the board gets hot enough. I want to see 130, as always, to work with the leaded solder. Oh, okay, 130, 136, cool, we can start. 320 on my station, as always. 50% flow. Moving around. I'll probably use gloves in this case. It's moving, cool, it's almost done. So it's kind of in place. I'll set 375 in full flow to finalize. Okay, I'm sure it's done. Nice. Crazy market nowadays. One chip used to be 15 bucks. Yeah, 4 times, yeah? Right? Not bad, not bad. 4 times up. Maybe while we are waiting for these things to cool down, we can assemble that card I mentioned before from our previous stream. We fixed it, or what was wrong with it? I can't even remember. Something was wrong with it. Maybe it wasn't, maybe it just was overheating. I remember that another one, 5700 XT, was overheating. And this one came from one of my local repair shops. They said that it was bad, but as I can remember, it was working in the end. So most probably it was also overheating. So let's try to assemble. Let's check the temperature. Maybe something is wrong with heatsink. Sometimes these heat pipes can go bad actually. I'll try with thermal paste first. If I'll get proper result, like no overheating, then I'll reassemble it with phase change, because even despite the core is pretty not that hot, 6600, I still prefer using phase change on GPUs. For me, it's much more reliable. Okay, what's with pads? Well, soft enough to test, at least. I'm using Cryonaut for tests. Oh, guys, by the way, did you see the reviews for Steam Machine from Valve, which just recently came out? I've heard that the thing is pretty expensive for its specs, like 1,000 and I think 1,100 or 1,300 for the entire set with controller, and it's not that good. Squish. What? What? Is that here? Nah, probably he's not. Hopefully he's in his hot tub. What's wrong? Damn it. From another board. Not even sure that this one had a backplate. I think it didn't. It's from today's board, the backplate, not from this one. Okay. Okay. Terrible time to launch console. They're doomed. Well, not doomed maybe, but for sure they won't get any high numbers in terms of I hope these are the correct screws. Well, whatever. It works. Yeah, their sales most probably won't be that high, so and I think that they even said that on some Steam machines there will be one memory module for 32 gigs, and for some there will be two 16 gigs memory modules. So some of them will work with dual channel, some of them won't. So yeah, it depends on the memory they'll be able to get at any specific moment. Oh. Okay, let's quickly run the tests, some stress testing on that board to see if the thermals are okay. No, I want to get into BIOS and set the GPU to external one. Price of the RTX 4080. Damn, what's wrong with me? Yeah, at some point I actually wanted to get 4080, but now I want to get 5080 for my gaming PC, I mean. Now let's switch to external graphics. It should work, like we know it works, because before we tried it already. I'll take this board off the preheater, I'll let it cool down on my bench. Okay, so let's boot into Windows, let's run some stress tests and see if it gets overheating. Hopefully not. Hopefully it won't. Again, focus. Oh, I see that the driver is already installed. I can't see my cursor again. What's wrong? What? Okay. I'll try to turn it off and on again. Yay, it works. Cool. Good old way to debug things. So the driver is installed correctly. Cool. GPU Z. I want to see all the 16 lanes. Please. Whoa. What's happening?
Shihenge gets kicked. Hello, master. How's it going?
Shihenge gets kicked. Shihenge, are you here, my friend? The war is coming. Thank you for your support, Koshkin. How is it going? Cool. We're trying to fix one 3060 Ti, potentially with one memory chip went bad. Maybe reball will help, but I'm pretty sure that the issue with the memory chip itself. So yeah, we're waiting for it to cool down, to try it. Do you do like GPU memory upgrade like Chinese repair shops? I mean, I didn't have any clients for that kind of thing, that kind of service. Of course, I can do it. It's not a big deal, nothing complicated. But yeah, up to this moment, I didn't receive any requests for memory upgrades, unfortunately. I would like to do it maybe at some point, but yeah. So are you recording the loading screen and BIOS screen? How? Yeah, like capture card. It goes from my GPU to the capture card and then to my monitor. So yeah, just an ordinary capture card, Elgato HD60 Pro in my case. I'm not very happy with it because sometimes it gives me some interesting artifacts, like green background, and it's related to the capture card itself, that's for sure. But yeah, it works. It works. I mean, I even like Camlink more than that HD60 Pro. Maybe I'll switch it as well. Replace it with Camlink. Potentially with Camlink Pro with 4 inputs, maybe, if I'll be able to grab it. But for now, well, this board is working fine. Like, it's not overheating. I see the temperatures are pretty okay. 60 degrees hotspot. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, why did I put my glove on? I can't use the touchpad with my glove on. You have time to finish that old R90. It's not about time, it's about it was a client's card, client's GPU, and client didn't approve any other works on that board. Like in case of client cards, I won't overinvest if it's not worth it. I mean, yeah, for my own cards, I have a lot of cards to fix, like which are my own, which I just bought. For repair, yeah, I'm ready to spend much time on them, like as many as I need. As much time as I need to get them fixed, but when it comes to client cards, yeah, if the client won't approve, then I won't overinvest. So that card most probably had a bad GPU, bad core, but it wasn't approved from the clients to keep working on that card. Like, it would have been too expensive for the clients. So yeah, no, that was a client card. It was a client like a local repair shop, which brings me a lot of cards. That's why I took it actually. Otherwise I wouldn't, because yeah, it's not worth it. But I decided to just take a quick look and yeah. Hot cows. Well, fix for, it's not a fix, I'm just assembled back the card from previous stream, 6600. I was expecting to see some overheating, but as you can see, it works completely fine. 56 degrees on GPU, like medium temperature, and 68 on hotspot. So yeah, pretty much expected. Most probably it had a bad paste. Because of that, it was overheating. That's it. Other than that, it's working. It's kind of fixed. We repasted it. It helped. That's okay. That's good. That's good. Yeah, this one was one of 5 boards which I got recently from one local guy who brings me some GPUs from time to time. Okay, so now we are ready to test this 3060 Ti. We've rebuilt the memory chip. Maybe it helps, maybe it won't help to deal with the issue. Anyway, I need to switch the output to onboard again, because we don't know if the card is working now. Onboard. Nice. Cool. Let's plug it to our test bench and run some memory tests, as always. Can we upgrade VRAM of laptop? James, I need your help. I actually don't work with laptops, so I'm not sure. Probably it's possible, but I don't know. It depends on the availability of BIOSes, I suppose. So I am not sure about that. By the way, I'm sure that RTX RX 6600 is not... Yeah, I mean, Koshkin, just was a quick check while we were waiting for this board to cool down after the preheater. We've rebuilt the memory. That was a board from previous stream. We just assembled it back to check if the temperatures are okay, because on the previous stream I've checked the board, it was working, but I didn't have enough time to assemble it back. So finally we get some time to assemble it back. It's working, it's fine, temperatures are okay. So obviously it had a bad paste before, that's why it got to my bench. Okay, let's check the memory on this one. Hopefully it works, but I'm almost sure that the issue is with the memory chip itself, not with the solder. So most probably we'll have to replace it. Have you even fixed server GPU to workload once? You mean these mining or AI boards? Yeah, I had a few of them. These mining bricks, pretty cool thing is actually, yeah, I had a few of them. Like not that often, but still they come in from time to time for repair. Let's see, 455, 107, 3060. Cool. Let's initialize the GPU. Let's try the file system. Hey, cool, it works. Still works, nice. Now let's run the meds. What? Ah. My fingers. Okay, so potentially I hope to see a good result. But as I mentioned, I'm pretty sure it will be a memory chip. Oh, it passed. Oof, really? Okay. Okay, let's move to Windows. And I've got a first angry customer. Send him a GPU with video test etc. He said temps are 13 plus higher than I should and that I fixed the video. Meanwhile, the clients, China, glass tank, PCK. Yeah, I feel you. I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes people just do not understand how the case can affect the temperature and airflow and everything. So yeah, I feel you. Ooh, we have a picture. I can't believe. I always replace the chip on 3060 Ti. Time is money. Well, in case when it's Micron or Hynix, yep, sure, it's easier to replace the chip. and that's it. In this case, we have a Samsung, and with Samsung, it's usually pretty much okay to try with Rebol. How do... wait a minute, I think that we've already answered. So, yeah, how do you record BIOS screen? Like capture card. I have this HDMI cable going to the capture card in my streaming PC, and yeah, that's how I capture the BIOS. Pretty simple. Capture cards do magic. So yeah, let's wait for driver to install, and potentially we have a fix. I mean, usually it's not a reaction to temperature. Like in some cases with older cards, you can assume that when you replace the chip and you heat up the core along with the entire process, you may think that, okay, memory replacement helped, but it actually was because you heated up the core. That's it. With these newer generations, it's not the case anymore, so it's usually if you replace the chip and it works, then yeah, you can be pretty sure that it was the chip or like the soldering, like in this case. We've rebuilt it and it works. Cool. Again, I cannot see my cursor. What's wrong with that keyboard? Yep, I do see it now. I don't know what's wrong with the keyboard. Like, whatever. Oh, I forgot to check the PCI Express lanes on that 6600. Was it 16, all of them, or... well, I hope it was. Anyway, here we can see that one, because we are using riser. That's expected. I want to quickly run the formark just for a second to make sure that everything is okay. I'll be ready to stop the formark. Yay, it works. Okay, let's reassemble the board. Let's check the thermals when it's assembled. Hopefully it will be okay. Yeah, I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting the ease of fix in this case. I was almost sure that the memory chip itself is the issue, not the soldering, because no gray pads when we remove the memory. So, but yeah, anyway, maybe just one of the balls got cracked, soldering got damaged. It happens, it happens. It actually happens. Maybe the board actually was dropped at some point, you know. It also can be the reason for cracked solder joints. When you drop your board on the floor, well, usually it's something on the core as well, not only the memory. Yeah, I'm almost sure that we will see all the 16 lanes on that RX 6600. I just forgot to check it in GPU-Z. Oh, and I just remember that we didn't have any thermal pads on this board, so we will have to measure the thickness. But that's a gigabyte card. I expect to see some weird sizes here, like with gigabyte it may be like 0.6 something. They use pretty thin thermal pads, pretty soft ones, and it's hard to get a proper replacement. Usually I just use thermal putty instead of pads on these boards. It's much easier. Okay, but let's measure the thickness. If it's something more or less typical, we could drop some thermal pads here, but otherwise I'll use a putty again. Do you also fix phones too? I used to do it at some point, like some 10 years ago maybe, but no. I'm happy that I'm not doing phones anymore, because phones, no, thank you. Phones are pain in the arse. Yeah, the pads are definitely not good on VRAM, not VRAM, not VRM. We'll have to replace it, this pad and potentially this one as well. Yeah, they're kind of damaged, ripped, whatever. Let's check the thickness. Yeah, I'll put one here, one on each side. Like this. Let's use all the original screw. Oh, wait. We should put a backplate as well, because they go through the backplate, so we'll have a better pressure. Like it should be. Are they harder? I'm sure you might fix. Yeah, I do. I do fix PlayStation 5s, Xboxes, like gaming consoles, but not phones. Well, phones usually a lot more efforts, and it's questionable if it's actually worth it. In most cases, because when you replace the screen, for example, the genuine original screen will cost much more. Usually people do not want to replace or the original screen. And if there is some issue with electronics, it's also да. Кофе, спасибо. Like with phones, it's much more work to do, and it's usually not worth it. From my experience, with those older phones, which I was working with 10 years ago, I don't know, I didn't like that experience. Yeah, as I said, like, damn, it's pretty thin. Well, yeah, it's not 0.75, it's thicker. .75 will be not enough, won't be enough. But anything thicker will make it worse. So I'll probably use putty here again. Well, 0.7 here, but no. I'm gonna use putty. Maybe 0.75 would have been enough, but you can see that on this on the side it was more than 0.75, so it won't be a good contact there. I don't want to use the pads here. Let's use thermal putty. Да, с гигабайтами так и есть фигура. Их тонкие прокладки, мягкие, хрен найдешь замену нормальную. Это непонятно какой размер, и еще плата гнется со временем. Где-то будет больше, где-то меньше. Такое. And yeah, of course, I'll use phase change here. But yeah, I want to replace these pads as well because they are not in good shape. Definitely. These ones, I think 1 millimeter, right? Yeah, 1 millimeter, cool. Nice. So 1 mil. Let me grab some 1 mil pads. 1 mil. Where are they? Anyway, I'll get new ones. Let me catch up with the chat. Let's play a bet game. Ah, yeah. That's one I missed probably. What about iPhones? Well, with iPhones, usually it's just a screen replacement, you know. But yeah, other people do a lot of iPhone repairs as well. Take, for example, Mr. Young, X Young. Well, he does a lot of stuff, but a lot of iPhones as well. Yeah, some cool videos from him. Mm-hmm. 1 mil. I guess my reference didn't get through. I was trolling about. Yeah, Koshkin, sorry, maybe I was a little bit into the process and didn't get the the joke. Not this one, this one. How many we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one small one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. I've got a 3090 Vision with short on 12 volt line from PCI slots. I'm suspecting a MOSFET, but not sure. Would it be possible to ship it from Sweden to you? And how much would you charge for a repair? From Sweden? Yeah, sure. Like across the EU, shipping shouldn't be a problem. About the cost, well, it depends probably on the problem itself, because short, maybe with short you may get just a shorter MOSFET, or you may get a dead core, so it depends. But anyway, of course, I'll do some diagnostics for you, in this case, free of charge, and then we could move from there. Feel free to jump to my Discord server. You have the description in video. Oh, you have the link in the video in the description under this video, under the stream. Feel free to jump to Discord, to DM me, and yeah, we can go from there. And hello, by the way, Oscar. Good to see you here. Late for work, hello. So, managed to fix that dead 7900 XTX by rebolting the core. Worked perfectly for 4 days, then started crashing in games. Oh, damn it. 7900 XTX. Pretty good cards, by the way. I like them. But a lot of boards that I had on my workbench had issues with typical issues with lower memory chips because of sag. Спасибо. So yeah, that's one of the first things to check on these boards, like if all the memory chips are okay, maybe they need a rebol. So yeah. I need one more for the small, what is it? Yep, also the RMOS for another phase. Oh, and we also need the pads for the choke, right? For the chokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay. Unfortunately, the core is the weakest point, otherwise pretty solid. Well, in my case, all the 7900 XTX, which were my deck, were repairable, fixable. But yeah, like I know that a lot of 6000 and 7000 boards from AMD unfortunately die because of the core itself. It may explode, it may crack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But yeah, in my case, all the cases were related to memory. Well, not all, probably some of them were related to power rails, 0.75 a few times. I also had a video on one interesting case. Damn, why they're that big? I make them too big. I had a video on one interesting issue where power good for one of the VM controllers was okay, but in fact the power from that phase was not okay. So interesting case. Okay, guys, so we will repaste this board, and then I want to do some unboxing and testing. I will need your help to decide what should we unbox, because I have 3 boxes with different stuff, interesting stuff, and I really want to test that stuff. Cool. Let's grab some thermal putty. Thermal putty, please. Where are you? Oh, yeah, here it is. Nice. Maybe I should already start the poll, actually. What should we unbox today? But I don't know how it's done. Guys, I never did a poll on YouTube. I'll try. Okay, so poll. Oh yeah, I see the poll. Okay, the question. What should we unbox? Okay, what should we unbox? GBC cartridges, desoldering station, or ERSA flux. I hope it works. Like, that's my first poll. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's happening? Oh,
Unbox Coach King the damage blue bike.
Change! Hello! Well, you're already here. He was already here, I know. You were here all the time from the beginning. Book, 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 buck, buck, buck. What? What? Dancing pole. Squish. Aye, aye, aye. How do you know? How do you know my dark secrets? Squish. Thank you for your support, Plange. Thanks for the tip. Okay, let's quickly put that putty in places, and I really want to do some unboxing today. I'm excited to try all of them, but yeah, as I said, one per stream. Okay. Yeah, actually, Gigabyte boards. Gigabyte is one of those brands which get to my workbench the most often. I don't know. I cannot say that they're unreliable, but still statistics, you know. You can't argue with statistics. With numbers. Just a little bit more. Did you ever think about using a scanner to get high-res board scans on all GPU motherboards you work on? I actually even tried to do something like that. I got a scanner, flatbed scanner from Epson with the kind of optic sensor which more or less suits for that different height, you know, but still I wasn't happy with the results, so that's something I still want to do. I'll probably post the images in my Discord, maybe even with some measurements or with memory maps at least. Damn it, why there is so much putty? But yeah, I didn't came up with a, you know, more or less established flow on how I want to do that. Should I take some photos, or probably I should take some photos, and that's it. But yeah, I have these plans. I have such plans. Can I have a Gigabyte motherboard? Years ago, never again. Well, yeah, I also don't like Gigabyte much, but it is what it is. Sometimes it works completely fine, but still the numbers are not good for Gigabyte. And finally, let's put some phase change material, and we are done with this baby. It's fixed. Too much. Yep. So let me see, guess which option is winning. The soldering station, really? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I announced it pretty long ago, on 2 streams ago. Yeah, maybe. But I really want to try the desoldering station. Should be a cool thing to work with. At least for connectors, for capacitors. Great stuff. I vote a flux. But well, the numbers are for the soldering station. No. Let's start from another side. Let me jump under the microscope. Nice. Good. Let me clean it better. I'm not happy with what I see. Can we have it cleaner, please? Nice, nice. Come on. Oh. Come on. Like this. Yep. Cool. Nice. Oh, this board didn't have a I/O shield, but whatever. Customer's board. The main thing is working. How should I put it? To not to move everything. Yep, like this. Cool. Should work. No, no, misaligned. Nice. Oh, I forgot this thingy. Ah, come on. Backplate, guys. Your DNA last there. Yeah. I'll have to reapply the thermal putty. Oh my gosh. How could I forget about the back plates? Three screws, right? Yep. No? Where? Where? Yep, I see it. Rosarinos, hello, 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 hello. Good to see you. So, was it from, no. This one? Yep, from here. Nice. Like this. Let me pull this back. Stay in place, please. Thank you. I voted Canada to win over the Switzerland and FIFA. Oh, I actually not keeping an eye for football. I know that the championship is ongoing, right, or something like that. Yeah, unfortunately, I do not have enough time to keep an eye on the football as well. Это деталь лишняя, которая backplate, ну да, почти что лишняя. Почти что лишняя. Up. Yep, perfectly aligned. Cool. Don't forget the backplate. James, tell me, you actually wrote it before or after I found out about the backplate? I recently found a GTX 960 where the core was shorted, but there was nothing wrong with the VRM at all. Have you ever seen something like that? What do you mean by shorted? The core was shorted. How do you manage to find out that the core is shorted? Like usually it's you take, for example, some chokes off, or you inject some voltage. So give me a little bit more context on how did you find out that the core is shorted? Sock. Sorry if I mispronounced it. And hello, by the way. Let's put it back to the test bench. Let's try to run some stress tests for, I don't know, while we'll be unboxing our new fancy tools. We will run the test on this board. That's it. It's in. Let's power it on. Let's run some stress tests, and hopefully everything will be okay. Is it working? Yay! Nice. Of course, James, of course I believe you. I am from Switzerland because I'm from Switzerland. Okay, GPU kicking. Corking on RX 500 series, it happens all the time. PCB is fine, but PEX is short. Yeah, PEX maybe. I mean, that's why I asked actually what kind of short was it? Because if that's a short on the core, like on main voltage, VDD and VVDD, then it's one thing. If it's a PEX controller, then yeah, it's pretty often to have them damaged. Oof. Nice coffee from my wifey. I like it. Okay, let's leave it on some full mark. Phase change material should spread. It takes some time. Yeah, it's not skyrocketed. Cool. Okay, I'll leave it like that. And we're gonna move to some unboxing, right? Oof. Focus, please keep on focus. Cool, thank you. Okay guys, so let me double check the results for this poll and probably I'll stop it. I'll close the poll. So, the soldering station, it'd be cool. Okay. As you wish. As you wish, guys. Let me grab the box. Let me grab the right box. Here it is. Oof, I'm excited actually to try this thingy. Oh, by the way, one thing I also wanted to show you guys. I was recently working on these mining boards that I mentioned before, and you know what? I was using my hot tweezers to put all the SMD components in place, and guess what? Guess what happened? You see, the right tip is different. It's because it's actually not a stock tip from these tweezers. It's a tip that I ordered from Ali at some point to just play around with C210 tips. And the original is here. Let me show you what happened. It broke. It just broke at some point without any, valid reason. The tip just broke. So I had to replace it with with the tip I had to finish the job. I don't know how it happened. Quality. Well, the overall quality of this thing is actually pretty much okay. It does its job pretty well. Like taking the components off the donor boards, for example, placing some new components on the board. Yeah, it's cool. It's really cool. Like without this thing, I was doing that kind of job for, I don't know, for 3 hours. With this thing, all the job I had to do, I was managed to finish within, I don't know, 2 times quicker. So this thing actually helps. The build quality is okay for that price. I mean, it's cool, but it is what it is. It just broke. Unboxing time. Oh, let's maybe by the way, it's working. Oh, wait a second. Well, temperature is not perfect, but phase change material needs some time to spread. Anyway, we can state that it's fixed. Oh, sorry, like this. Ooh, I have fixed. Cool. Anyway, let's get to unboxing. Finally. So what's in the box? Manual. Who needs manual? Probably someone needs manual. Okay. What voltage do you use with it? James, I was using 24 volts, 3 amps, I think. Let me check the power supply which I was using. No, it's probably 20 volts, 3 amps from Lenovo notebook laptop. Oh, okay, head unit. That's a head unit. Okay, what else? That's a stand, right? That's a stand. Okay. What else in the box? Some cables, of course. I don't know what are these. We'll see. Oh, some tips, spare tips. Cool. Maybe different sizes. We'll see. And the gun itself. Oh, there is this rubber thingy. I like these things. Cool, that's good. Okay, so let's unbox the stand. Let's see the quality of this stand. I want to try to desolder some connector or capacitor, or clean some holes in. I mean, you got me right. Clean the area. The included power supply was weak, only 20 volts. This performs better, higher voltage. I got the version without the power supply, without the stock power supply, because I was planning to use it with this one, but it's still boxed. I want to, I don't know, maybe unbox at some point, but I got the version without the stock power supply. I was powering it with a laptop power adapter, 65 watts from Lenovo. Okay, so let's check the quality of this thing. I don't need power cable right now. What is this? I suppose this is for sleep mode. Right. Should it be like this? Maybe. I don't know. New tools. Yeah. Desoldering station. Let me check the temperatures. I'm at 3060 Ti. Well, the temperature is not that low. It's still 84 degrees on hotspot. It's kind of hot, but it's expected for these Eagle boards. They're not the best cooling systems, even for 3060 level board. Okay, what's the difference between these tips? They still have solder. You see all these holes are still sealed with solder, I suppose. I can see the difference from this side, but we will try them. What else? Some filters. Maybe we should read the manual. I don't know, because a lot of stuff here. Should I try? No, let's read the manual. You know, it's not IKEA, but still. That's why I want a bigger deck, bigger workbench. There is no place to put all of these things. Let's grab the manual. Okay, I'm done. Operation instruction. Okay, how to power it up, right? How to power it on. I think this one. This is the right one. Yeah, my new workbench is a lot bigger. Like this one is 60 centimeter deep and 180 wide. The new one will be two things connected together. Each of them is 180 by 80, so deeper, and two boards connected together L-shaped, so much more free space potentially. Temperature settings. Okay, so this is how this thing should be opened. Oh, okay. We'll pull the trigger. Got it. That's the container for solder, right? Filter. It should work out of the box right now, right? Let's just try it. Cool. Yeah, pretty simple, actually. Cleaning this container should be pretty simple as far as I can see. But I don't know what it will look like all these solder pieces. Let's try and see. Cables. I want to know how to connect all this cable, but well, it's pretty obvious for now. This one goes here, right. This one goes here. Okay, I think I've done it properly. This is just another one, like spare one, right? If something happened with this one. Okay, got it. I'll grab a cable from my soldering station for now. Let's turn it on. I want to see something on the display. I want to try to solder with this thing. Let's power it on. So 380 degrees. Oh, the screen can be rotated a little bit. That's good. Different angles. That's cool. Let's wait a little bit while it heats up. How should you place this thing? Like this? Oh, stuck. Yeah, I think like this. I like the overall quality of this thing, like the screen is big enough, informative enough to understand the temperature or the settings. 3 channels. Okay, the 3 temperature presets we have here. We can adjust. What's the step? 1 degree step while holding. Maximum is 480. Minimum is 380. Okay. Let's use 400, for example. What is this? Is it to clean the nozzle? Wow, seems like, I don't know, some lock-picking stuff. I just heat the hole with iron and slam the board on the deck. Good method, by the way. Yeah, I like it. I like your style, Cutter. Oh, squish. Sorry. That was by squish. It takes a while to get to temp. This one, you mean, right? Well, it's expected. I think that it takes some time. Oh, it's working. And it feels hot. Should we try to desolder something? Okay, let's maybe try to clean the nozzle. I want to understand how to operate with this thing. There are different sizes of these needles. Okay. Smoke. Why smoke? Oh, damn it. Hot. Get burnt. Whatever. Not if you give it 60 volts. Okay, guys, so we have 400 degrees right now on this thing, on the tip, right? I don't have a temperature sensor for soldering irons yet to check the precision, how good the temperature, if it corresponds what we see on the display, but let me grab some donor board and we could try to solder something. Some connector maybe, some capacitor. Let me see. Tin the tip. I got it, Hello. For some reason, yep, this thing stucks in the holder. I hope I really place it correctly. Like, it looks like it should be like this, but I'm not 100% sure. I got some donor board. It was a mining RX something. I want to try some capacitor, maybe the choke, 400 degrees. Let's tin the tip. I'll turn on the fume extraction, of course. Nice. It works. It sucks the tin from the solder from the tip of this thing. Let's try to heat up some capacitor. I don't know, maybe I should have a better zoom, guys, so we can see better. Turan, hello! Well, of course, it requires much more heat for the GPU PCB, because graphic card PCBs are insanely thermal capacitive, so it will take a lot of time and heat. Should I use flux? Probably I shouldn't. I don't know for now. But yeah, with GPUs solely, I think that this thing won't be able to just suck the entire solder from such places as caps. I'm pretty sure the choke it won't be able to handle as well, because yeah, the thermal capacity of these boards is too big, too high. Let's give it some time, but no. Maybe I should pump up the temperature, like 440. Maybe I should mix it with, again, with lattice solder. Most probably I'll need to help with hot air, because without the hot air or preheating on some... Oh, it actually worked. I think that the leg is free. Wow, cool. Will I be able to desolder the second one? One leg is free, like the positive leg. It's definitely free. The negative will require more time because it's a ground pad. It's much bigger. But who knows? So you heat up the place, you push the button, and it does the job. Wow, that's cool. But yeah, definitely with bigger pads, it will be much harder to heat the entire thing enough to suck all the solder from the hole. Yeah, of course, Ali, I can preheat the board. I was just hoping that we'll see some well, not see some magic, but just wanted to try on the raw board, on the cold board, to understand if it's able to handle the GPU without any preheating. I see that the board gets hot, so definitely pushes some power, some heat into the board. Maybe it will even able to solder the cap. Oh, it's moving. It's actually moving. It's almost done. Yep, it's done. The cap is out. Wow. I wasn't expecting anything like this. Like, to heat up the GPU without any additional stuff, like hot air station. That's cool. Okay, I want to clean the holes from the solder. How should I do it? Should I add it like this to mix with leaded solder? So we have some solder in the hole, leaded solder. Let's heat it up again. Let's melt it and then push the button and see if it gets clean. Wow. Wow. It actually gets clean. Well, that's what I wanted to see actually. Yeah. That's exactly what I wanted from this tool. Like cleaning these holes, for example, when you replace the I don't know, thumbsticks on PlayStation 5 controllers, this thing should help you to do a clean job. Well, of course, you can just use this kind of cartridge, this kind of tip, but this is cool. I want to try with some bigger thing, like this connector, this express connector. By the way, is it gets dirty or not? I can't see any big balls there yet. Let's see. Let's try again. No. Yep. Pretty good solder. 6337. I like it. I think it's, yeah, Germany. Nice. I'll pump the temperature to 450 because the connector probably should take more heat. This tip is not enough. The hole is too small for these legs. How can we replace the tip? Let's see. Let's clean the tip first. Should I turn off the station, or can it be done without turning it off? Yes, German brand used to sort of heat and swim. Oh yeah, cool. I have also this sign on, yeah, in Polish, the Polish one. Also a pretty good thing, 6040. I don't know what I like more, like 6040 or 6337. It's kind of 50-50 for me. Okay, so how can we replace the nozzle? Should I just disassemble? Oh, it's hot, damn it. Oh, it's hot. I suppose that this thing should be used, right, to replace the nozzle. Like this. Ah, it's pretty hot. I don't know. I'll turn it off because... Careful, it's hot. Yeah, it's hot. It's really hot, damn it. Even using this thingy, it's hot. Where can I place it? Okay, so this is how this thing looks like. Let's try to find a bigger nozzle. I don't know which one of them will be the bigger one. Oh, something is written there. Let me take a look. 32, 1.2, 2 millimeters probably. 0.8. So yeah, 2 millimeters, the biggest one. Okay. Let's try to put this thing back on. Okay. I think that's it, right? Yeah, it's in place. Cool. Let's turn it on again. Let's wait a little bit while it heats up. But other than that, for now, I like what I see. Like, it was able to clean the holes from the cap, to desolder the cap itself without preheater. That's amazing. That's impressive. That's impressive. .440 is hot for sure, but I do not expect that it will be able to handle GPU board on a lower temperature. Like, GPU is just nuts. Takes too much heat into it. So, yeah. So 450 right now. I want to try to desolder the connector. Let's try to melt some solder here. So yeah, I wanted to check the hole. It's definitely not 2 millimeter, but 1.5 maybe. Let's add some. Oh, damn it! I touched the nozzle. Come on, it was hot. Come on. Okay, let's try to add some leaded solder. Let's give it some time to heat the board, to heat the pin. Not bad, it's almost clean. Let's add more leaded solder. Yeah, I don't expect to desolder it with one go. Most probably it will require 2 or 3 goes with leaded solder. Oh, I can see the solder from this side. It's almost done. Yes, I see some solder from this side. I'm not sure how can I remove it because it's not sucking through the hole itself from this side. But other than that, yeah, it's free. That's impressive. Was able to desolder the connector actually. And is this ground? I think it's a ground, yeah. Yeah. Boards have too much mass to solder caps efficiently. Yep, that's what I was saying. And the solder caps, I just use a wiggle method, one leg at a time. Yep, exactly. I usually help with hot air, with some low melt solder, with some bigger tip, like big knife, GBC one, to desolder the caps. But as you could see, this one was able to actually do the job. On 440, I believe, was able to desolder the cap to clean the holes on GPU board. That's really impressive. So with some smaller boards, it will be just as easy as touch the board, and that's it. That's cool. Let me clean maybe another connector, another leg. Yep, it's clean. I mean, wow, it's completely clean. Oh, I think I've damaged the mask a little bit, so you should be careful when working with this thing, because I scraped the mask while I was wiggling. Yeah, let me show you what I mean. You see? Yeah, I scrapped the mask. So yeah, a little bit of solder is still there, but I think you should just try it more than once to clean it completely. But the edges are pretty sharp, and you should be really careful when you work like this. Do not scrape the mask off, especially with higher temperature. But other than that, the tool works amazingly well. Yeah, the only thing you should be careful, otherwise your mask won't be happy, that's for sure. But yeah, it works exactly as I expected. Let me just clean the hole. Like, you can see that this connector have only 6 pins. 2 pins are free. Let me clean the solder from these holes. How easy will it be? I let it melt. Okay, it wasn't able to do it with one go, but I expect that with one more go, we'll see a pretty good result. Let's try it again. Well, still not clean. One more time. And yeah, note guys, I do not use any hot air, any preheating right now, just raw soldering iron. With preheater or with hot air, it should have been much easier. I'm pretty sure of that. Yeah, it's still not clean. It's almost clean. I mean, I can do it from the other side and it'll be clean for sure. But overall, that's impressive. That's pretty impressive. $450. Yeah, 3 presets. It works pretty well. I mean, if I was using this thing, for example, if I preheated the board, if I was working like this, then for sure it would have been an easy job for this thing. I'm pretty sure of it. So yeah, what do you think, guys? Is it worth it? Oh, let's try to clean the container. Let's try to understand how many solder is there right now after all we've done. So I've desoldered 1 capacitor here. I've cleaned the holes. I removed some solder from 2 legs. Adding solder to the gun's tip is a good technique. Helps with larger thermal mass. Well, yeah, it makes sense because the lead-free solder is much harder to get melted, especially on these big legs, you know. I still want to know how to position this thing in the right way. And by the way, I'm not sure I've seen the sleep mode working. Maybe I did something wrong. But when I put this gun on the stand, it was still hot. Nope. Maybe I did something wrong. Do you know, guys? They're awesome for thinner boards like console PCBs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that. Oh, by the way, maybe let's grab a console board. You're right. With GPUs, it's definitely much harder. But let's grab some PS4 boards. I have one laying around. Like, not one, of course, but still, they're much thinner. Let's see. What can we do? There is not much THT through hole components here. We can try to clean the solder from the HDMI port legs, for example. Would be nice to try. But yeah, anyway, let's first check the container. What's in there? Oh, are these also to clean the nozzle? Okay. Is that just for ground, or should it be a signal? Well, we have a port on the back plates. ESD, safe, cooling. Maybe that's actually not a sleep mode. Maybe it's just a... Probably that's for grounding. You're right. It's probably to connect the to the ground. Have an ESD safe tool, as it's stated on the board and everywhere. Like, it does not have a sleep mode. This is just a stand. Yep, ground symbol. You're right, Catherine. I was wrong. Okay, so let's try to take this thing off. I want to see the oh, we don't need to take this on. I want to see the container. How much is there? How much is inside there? What should we do now? Oh, yeah, I see. Let me grab the microscope to show you guys what's inside there. So this one is clean. This one is not as clean. Wow. It should be hot probably to clean it, right? I'm not sure how can it be done now. I can't get it out. Okay, how can we take off the filter? IPA does help. Does help with what? With this thingy which stuck there? I don't know. I'm not sure. At this moment, I think it's just on timer and not sensing. Yeah, that's right. This is just a 10. Yeah, Bruce, I agree. Like, it's really convenient to use. Hit up, press the button, and that's it. I want to try with thinner board with PlayStation. Oh, sorry, 4 motherboard. Maybe let's clean the. Yep, let's clean these places from power connector. But I want to try to get this solder out, and I don't know how to do it. It's really stuck there. I don't want to damage the thing. Maybe I could use a soldering iron to just melt this solder, and I don't know. Yeah, it's really stuck there. Stick it on hot plate. Nope. Maybe I just use a soldering iron instead. It will be quicker, because hot plate... Well, you mean that small hot plate, like mechanic one, which I use for reballing? Yeah, could be the case, but I think that hot soldering iron will be quicker. Should I even try to remove it from there? Maybe I even shouldn't bother. Who knows, guys? Who have experience with this thingy? And that's it, basically. Almost clean. Oof, it's hot. No, it's still there. Leave it. Well, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I'll just leave it. I mean, it's not necessary to clean it fully, as far as I understand. But how should I reassemble this thing? Is it correct? I think it is. Okay. Yeah, cleaning this thing is definitely not the easiest task. What else? What should we do now? How was it? I can't remember. Ah, this one? No. Okay, like this. Good. I think it was... This washer was here, right? Yep. Yeah, nice. I managed to assemble it back. Cool. Look it in the furnace. Okay, let's power it back. Let's give it some power. Let's try with PlayStation 4 motherboard. I want to clean some holes there. I want to see how it works on a thinner board with less thermal capacitance. So we have basically, what was this size? 1 millimeter, 1.2, 0.8, and 2 millimeters. So yeah, pretty much all the necessary nozzles. I want to use 400. Let's try with 400 degrees. Let's see if it will be able to handle the PlayStation 5 board, 4 board. A torch sounds like a great idea, no joke. Well, actually, I think that hot air could be used to clean this thing pretty much successfully. Okay, here's the board. Oh, by the way, I have holes from speaker. Maybe we could try cleaning them, but not with this nozzle. 2 millimeter nozzle is a little bit too much for these holes. I suppose should be 0.8 or something. Okay, it beeps when it reaches the temperature. Cool. So now I know that it reaches the temperature. Let's try to clean these holes from power connector. Again, I'll add some solder, lead-free solder first. I'll warm it up. I'll give it some time. Focus? Yeah, nice focus. Let's push the button. Perfect. It's almost perfect. It's almost clean, like one small bridge there, but other than that, it's almost perfect, like instantly. 400 degrees, not even 450, like I did with a GPU. This is a ground pad, so we should give it a little bit more time probably to heat it up. Let's try. Oof. Perfection. Perfection. Cool. Okay, now I want to try with the speaker holes. I'll use a smaller nozzle. I'll use 0.8 or maybe 1 mil. Yeah, let's use 1 mil. Oof. 400 is perfect for any kind of this solder work. Well, yeah, it seems like, at least for this PlayStation 4 board, it's pretty much enough to work in any spot. Okay, 1 mil. Okay. So it shows me that 400 degrees are there. I'm not sure that it's actually heated to the temperature because a new nozzle, it was cold a minute ago. But well, let's try. Why not? So here are the holes. Let's add some lead again. Let us solder. How easy will it be? Perfect. Oh my god. That's really cool. For these kind of boards, it's amazing. It was ground, by the way. Right now it will be... oh, no, it wasn't ground. Sorry, my bad. Anyway, whatever it is, like, it's clean. Nice, nice. For anything besides the GPUs, this thing works out of the box just perfectly fine. For GPUs, yeah, a little bit trickier. I think that with the hot mat, it will still perform well. What do you think, guys? Worth investing? Like, for me, definitely is. It definitely is. As I said, when I'm working with GPU, I'll just use this hot mat to preheat the board, and this thing works amazing. I want to try to clean the nozzle. Is it necessary to do it like from time to time like this? I don't know. Why is this cleaning needle is included in the package? Should I clean it often, or I don't know. I use it all the time. I prefer the pencil though it's lighter and easier to use. Haku GBC. Well, Haku GBC, I think the price there is a little bit different, right? How much for Haku or GBC? Like this one was 140, 150 euros. I think including the shipping, right? I think with shipping, right? So not that expensive. Like a grand. Pfft. Come on, like 150 or a grand. Well, of course, I expect to have a better performance with GBC or Haku, but still, this thing works amazingly well for, I mean, for PlayStation boards and anything smaller, perfectly fine. For GPUs, yeah, kinda. You have to pump up the temperature, pump up to, I don't know, 450. If you just try to touch it without preheating with preheater, I'm pretty much sure that with 400s or 420, it will be pretty much enough to work with GPUs as well. So yeah, for me, it's a win for sure. I like this thing. For example, when I do these Radeon boards, which I just showed before, the mining boards, like cleaning these holes for connectors, for HDMI and DisplayPort connectors. Well, of course, you can preheat it with I don't know, on soldering station, do some wicking, but a lot of wicking, or just heat enough to put the ports like this. But I don't like heating GPUs to that temperature because all the components are at risk, the capacitors are at risk. So yeah, I kind of prefer working with either wick or something like this. So the next time I'll do this thing, I'll definitely play. Maybe let's try, by the way, let's try to do it right away. On the edge of the board, I hope it will be able to handle these holes. Let's try. Maybe with some hot air. That would be interesting. If I'll see the good result without hot air, I'll be just amazed. But I definitely won't see it. Just too much for this thing, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'll preheat. Maybe I'll heat it up from both sides. From this side first. Now from this side. Yeah, I see that it struggles to heat through to melt the entire solid. Well, wait. Maybe it's not struggle. Should I use a bigger nozzle, 2 mils, for example? Well, let's see. Yeah, it's too much for this thing. I mean, GPUs should be preheated for sure. I'll add more leaded just to try again, but I'm pretty sure it won't be able to do it without any help. I can see that it's not melted on this side. Like when I'm heating from one side, the other side is so. Oh wait, damn it! I'm touching the different. Come on, dumbass! You dumbass, Forter. I'm touching the different holes. Come on. Okay. You know, a long day, a long stream. Oh, maybe it actually will be able. I can see that it's still melted on the other side. Nope. Still not enough. It should be preheated, definitely. Okay, maybe let's try to help with hot air, just for the sake of experiments. Okay, let's use hot air. I'll use 350. I'll add some lettuce solder here right away, and I'll help with hot air. If it works, I mean, for me, enough to work with these boards. Let's try. Oh no, that may be... Yeah, let's try. Nope, for now, not enough. But it's almost there, actually. It's almost... Yeah, I see something through the hole. Damn it. Come on. Let me add from both sides. From here and from here. I'll be amazed if it works. Come on. Yeah, let's try. No way. No way. It's clean. Oh my gosh. It's clean. This is something, guys. With a little bit of help with hot air, you can actually clean the holes in GPU boards. Like, this is something. Yeah, of course, I was using 450. It's kind of a little bit high. For a soldering iron, you should be really careful to not damage the mask with that kind of temperature. But still, I am amazed. Like, this kind of work, I have almost 30 boards to do, to convert, to put the all the SMDs, all the ports here. And with this tool, it will be damn much easier. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. The only question I have now still is how to get the solder out of that bottle, of a spring. How to get it from this place. Should I use hot air? Oh, I don't know. But damn, other than that, amazing thing, absolutely worth the money, for me at least. From what I see, from what I just tried, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, let's turn it off. Let's get this spring out again. Oh, I don't know this. And then this, like this. Oh, it's even easier. Oh, come on. That's it. I won't even touch this part. Like, it's okay. But for this, yeah, I don't know. This makes life easier for sure. Oops. Game changer. Yeah, for such use cases, it's just amazing. I mean, for any smaller boards, absolutely. A lot of solder in there. And I'm pretty sure it should be cleaned from time to time at least, because oh, that's it. Haha. Simple as it is. Wow. That was easy. And it's clean, yeah. I just rotated the spring a little bit to, you know, to free it up. And that's it. Quick and easy. Damn, I like the thing. It's easier to use than I was afraid, actually. Ready. Koshkin, hello. No. Oh, you were here, of course. You were here, of course. No, I didn't. Why I cannot hear TTS? Sorry, guys, but There should be a TTS, text-to-speech. Why there is a silence? Let me check the TTS software. Something is probably wrong. There was an error speaking TTS, object refers... Okay, I'll debug it later, but something is wrong again with my TTS. Sorry, guys. Can I somehow replay it? Anyway, let me read it with my own voice, if you don't mind. Oh no, I did mining to normal parts conversion 2 days ago. I will never do it again. That amount of SMD got me tired to the point when I went to sleep. By the way, Psy-Hinge beaten. Hey, hello. I'm almost done for today, but yeah, we were testing this thingy. Solder sucker. Damn, this thing is amazing. This thing is amazing. For anything besides the GPUs, it works out of the box perfectly fine. For GPUs, a little bit of help with hot air or with preheater, and that's it. Oof. Yeah, I'll definitely have to check what's wrong with my TTS. But damn, this thing is amazing. I'm pretty impressed how well it behaved. What I wanted to check, guys, I wanted to check something. Damn, I already forgot what I wanted to check. But anyway, we have a spare bottle, spare spring, it's good, spare nozzle for the station itself. I don't know still what is this thing used for, to clean the nozzles, right? But why do we need these then? I don't know. Few spare washers, that's good. Everything we need. Cool. Damn, amazing tool. But yeah, Koshkin, I actually agree that it's not an easy job to convert these mining boards, especially with that amount of SMD components. Which one were you converting? The same 6700? I remember I was trying to count the number of SMD components there, which you have to put there. It was something like 120 or something. A lot of stuff, some logic, some resistors, capacitors, 0402 capacitors, especially tricky guys, small guys. How the nozzle is. Squish, for GPU I was using 450 and I was helping a little bit with hot air, but yeah, GPUs are GPUs. Like, they are thermal capacitive and you need a lot of heat to get through the thermal mass. For PlayStation motherboard I was using 400 and it was easy. I think that I could have used even lower temperature for PlayStation board, like 370. Should have been okay. Yeah, for GPUs you should either use a preheater or a hot air to help. But still, I helped with hot air for, I don't know, for some 15 seconds, and it was able to get all the solder out of the hole. It's amazing. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this thing. Like 150 euros for me here in Latvia, and yeah, that's cool. Koshkin 6700 some time ago. Yeah, for RX 570 it's much easier. I remember I did some stuff with Asus boards, with Sapphire, I think. It was easy. P106 probably shouldn't be possible because NVIDIA is not possible to convert, but with these, where was it? Where was the board? I lost the board. Come on. Okay, whatever. Oh yeah, here it is. So pretty easy job. Like some 15-20 seconds with hot air, 450 on the tool, and yeah, it was able to clean the hole. For PlayStation motherboard, even easier. For 400, I've cleaned the 2 holes here, 2 holes here, like absolutely easy. Amazing tool. I'm pretty happy. So yeah, guys, probably that's it for today. It's almost 4 hours. Usual time for me. Usual duration. I'll finish my coffee. We have one successful fix today, so the card is still working on 4 mark. Yeah, the temperature is not ideal, like 75 on the core and 86, 87 on hotspot, even with phase exchange material. Phase change, but yeah, the cooling system on these Eagle boards is probably the most simple one from among these boards, gigabyte boards. Eagle, gaming, what else? Auros, Vision. The Eagle is the cheapest one, as far as I remember. So yeah. But other than that, it's a fix. It's working. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Let me catch up with the chat, and yeah, we'll probably wrapping it up. Thanks for the stream, Porter. James. Yeah, I was glad to see you. Turned off. Yep, cool. I don't know if it was possible. B106 was dead in the end. Okay, okay. What Babs? What Babs handle? Okay. Thank you, folks. Thanks for being here today. We did a lot. We have one fix. We have one, well, not fix. We've just reassembled the board, made sure that it's working. No overheat. Cool. Everything is good with this one. So 2 working cards today. 1 amazing tool. Like for me, it's just amazing. I mean, cool. I'm really happy with what I've seen. I'm really glad with its performance. That's cool. Can you raid a channel that's waiting? Well, yep, sure, I'll do some raid, but other than that, Sloth, Ace, James, Koshkin, Garthor, Squish. Russ, are you lurking somewhere? I know you do. Thank you, folks, for being here today. That was amazing. I mean, I'm pretty happy. I'm really happy. I'm really excited to use it, to use this tool with all these mining boards. It will be really helpful. Really helpful. Okay, so let's try to do some redirect. Russ, yay! Thank you, my friend. Okay, let's see who's online. Who is online? Who is live? Who is streaming? Repair Labs, I'm not sure. A few times I did a redirect and he was kind of away, not good. So I'm not happy with that. Babs will start streaming soon. We'll go live. Hopefully. Babs, come on. Where are you? Sange. Thank you, folks. Yeah, amazing thing. I like it. I'll check once again if Babs is live. Babs, come on, go live. Still not there. Why? Can just wait. I do not have the possibility to, like, I can see him. I can't see him in the list of repair labs, PG milk. You cannot redirect if it's not planned. Or he's not live, so no, guys, I cannot redirect to Babs while he's not live or he has not scheduled stream. Babs, are you here? Please, I need to do a redirect. Where are you? Scheduled? Wait, I can't see him in the list. Give me a second. Why is it? Stream. Oh yeah, I see that he has a scheduled stream, but for some reason it wasn't showing for me. I'll try to use a direct link, maybe. Maybe, yeah, maybe he's not, he didn't enable redirects. Paste. Oh, yeah. I've just tried to paste the link, and it seems he didn't enable the redirects. So, well, maybe next time. Anyway, thanks everyone for being here today. It was fun. It was a cool thing to try. It was a few successful repairs. And as I said before, probably the next week will be no stream because I'm almost finished with my new deck. I'm currently waiting for it to dry, all the oils, all the finishing. So I'll try to assemble everything during the weekend. Most probably I won't be able to do it until the Wednesday because I have a lot of things to do. So potentially next week I will not stream next Wednesday. But yeah, after a week, you will see me in my new setup with some new potentially angle for soldering station, with close-ups, with macro lenses and everything, with new workbench, with new setup, with new tools. Oof, a lot of new stuff coming. Thank you, folks, and have a good day, have a good night. Thank you. Bye-bye.